Hi, Jamie here from Container Build Group. We've made this video blog today to introduce our new Eco range, which is based on a 20-foot granny flat but completely off-grid. This particular model is going to be a mobile podiatry clinic, so we're going to show you through the whole thing and just explain to you how it all works and how easy it is. And yeah, we've put a lot of thought into it. Okay, so here we're at the service area. Okay, so we've custom built the steel frames to house the two tanks. These are Duraplast tanks, so we've done a deal with them to custom make them especially for our units. We've got a water pump. So basically, when you go inside, the water pump, as soon as you turn the tap on, it'll just be water pressure. Same with your shower and your sink in the kitchen. So you've got your water pump. Then you've got, this is called a Macerator Pump. Now basically, when you go to the toilet or the sewage or any sort of sullage from the kitchenette or the hand basin will all come into this. It'll be minced up and then pumped into this tank, which is a holding tank. It can be pumped from 2 different locations, and it also can be emptied into a bucket if it's really not going to be used that much. Over here, again, gas hot water, so hot water with your gas bottle. We've also put in a nudge bar here, so if it is going to go on a tilt tray and be slid off the back of a truck, it's not going to damage any equipment. It's going to be completely solid. And that's basically the whole system will run itself. So at the back on our windows, we've got our opening security screen. So instead of just welding a mesh onto here, we've made a hingeable thing so you can actually open it and not look like you feel like you're in the jail cell. And you can also clean the windows. So just lock it up, put a padlock on it, and it's secure. The air conditioning, this is a wall mount rattler, and then you've got your 15 amp plug, so you can plug this in. She's going to have a little generator that she'll take with her, and yeah, that'll just power the whole cabin inside. Okay, so we're at the container door end, so we've got a lockbox on here, so the padlock can go on here, so again for security. We've also insulated the doors, which is pretty common these days. This is what we're currently doing to most of our models. It creates a fully insulated inside and just opens the whole thing up. So in here, vinyl flooring, fully insulated, and obviously the kitchen is a custom kitchen for what the client required. So it's basically everything covers lockable, so it can be transported multiple times, and security for keeping medicines and stuff like that. Track lighting, LED, and it's also got its own little bathroom as well, so shower and toilet hand basin. She'll be putting a fridge in here, and people will be sitting there and getting their feet looked at. So that's the idea. Okay, so moving on, this is the other unit that we've just built as well. This is going to Port Melbourne, so right in the port there. So this is similar type of setup as that, except it's more like an office style, so an off-grid office style with a toilet, and we've done it a little bit differently to suit their requirements. So I'll show you inside. Okay, so inside we've got our vinyl floor, we've got our little kitchenette. Fully insulated, lots of windows, big residential type windows with a good Mitsubishi aircon. This is where they'll have smoko and basically just chill out and wait for go back to work, I'd say. Okay, so a separate room in this one. So this is the toilet. It's got the Macerator pump inside, which will pump through the wall and actually comes out through this side. Okay, so here we've just sort of streamlined the setup. We've got our same tanks, we've got our water points, our same water pump, and everything's sort of housed a bit neater. There is no nudge bar or anything like that on this particular one, but then again, this one didn't need gas hot water or gas bottles and stuff like that either, so we could afford to lift it up a little bit and still have access for the pump to pump out the tanks if needed. Okay, so now you've sort of seen inside and out how this thing works. It's actually fairly straightforward, so we've done the work to figure out what's going to work. If we want to add solar and stuff like that, that can be done as well. As you know, my big house and a lot of the houses I've built are off-grid houses, so batteries and panels. But look, give us a call if you've got a particular need or requirement you want to fill. We'll do all the planning, we'll work it out, we'll talk to you about what we know and what we've done, and we'll build the unit for you, and you'll be very happy with it.